Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and in this video guys I'm going to be reviewing the 90 rated Flashback SBC Wayne Rooney, who was able to get for completing the Flashback player pick SBC. There were a few other options I could have gone for: Chicharito, Hernandez, Nani and David Villa. I've already reviewed David Villa a few months back, so I thought I could have gone with him because he is the highest rated, but I thought I want to try and get one of the cards that I haven't actually used or reviewed so far, so I went with Wayne Rooney because he looked better than Chicharito, Hernandez and Nani. I won't be reviewing those two of the cards because sadly you can only do one of the SBCs per account, but that's just the way it is. And also guys, it's once again so hot, so apologies if I take like any heavy breathing throughout the video. It's just I need water, man, honestly. But let's try and get this video done. So I got it for free, which is pretty awesome, and obviously from scratch the SBC is costing around 30,000 coins, which is pretty awesome value for the cards that you're going to be getting out of it. And in the 4 games that I played with Rooney, he scored me 7 goals and got me 0 assists. He also got a 4-star big force as well as 3-star skill moves. Moving along onto his game stats, his main standard stats are going to be his 94 shot power, his 88 finishing, his 92 volleys, and finally his 95 reactions. And I did also have the sniper cams that I played to this Wayne Rooney card. And before we get any further into the review guys, quick shout out to BYN Gaming. He's been making some of the thumbnails recently for me in the video. Fantastic thumbnails as well, a lot better than the ones that I can certainly do. So I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description as well. He's like creating content for thumbnails for Fortnite, I think, as well, so we can do it for various games. If you guys ever need some designs, you can go and check him out on Twitter. As I said, I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description. But let's focus with Wayne Rooney. I like this card for the most part. I think there were a few issues to him. I think his height, his stamina aren't great, but apart from that, dribbling and finishing wise, phenomenal. Really good cards. Yes, he's not from the best league, he's from a decent nation obviously, but first of all, 7 goals in 4 games, fantastic, and he hit the woodwork so many times for me. That's not down to bad finishing, that's just down to the game not wanting to work in your favour. So on another day he could have got me maybe 8, 9, 10 goals, who knows, in the 4 games, but no, I was impressed with his finishing for the most part. He does have 88 finishing, that goes up to 99 with that sniper cam stat. His shot power is already in the mid-90s, his long shots is already up at 87. His volleys and penalties both go up to 99 as well with the sniper cam style. Clinical in front of goal, both on the left and right foot, thanks to the 4-star weak foot. Can finish from very acute angles. Not too bad from a long distance. I can't recall him scoring a goal outside the box. If anything, it was his shot power that really impressed me. The goalkeeper just wouldn't have a chance. He just absolutely rifled the ball into the back of the net from inside the box. From the edge of the box, I think it hit the woodwork on a few occasions and tested the goalkeeper, but I can't recall scoring one. But I still think long shots were decent because he was always either hitting the woodwork or at least forcing the goalkeeper to make a save. So his all-round finishing and shooting for Wayne Rooney is superb as well, and that was obviously something that you would expect for him because he was always well known for that, obviously with United and Everton. But yeah, his second pro is his dribbling. His dribbling stats actually look pretty awesome. His agility at 76 isn't great, but with that sniper chem style, agility goes up to 86. That balance goes up into the mid-90s. His reactions go up to 99. His ball control and dribbling also both go into the mid to high 90s, which is fantastic. And also 99 composure. So with that sniper chem style, his dribbling stats just become insane. Yes, the 3-star skill moves is not it's not the best thing for this card, but in terms of how he feels on the ball and how he can take on players and stuff, that's great. He feels very smooth, very agile on the ball. Something that I didn't really expect from Wayne Rooney. When I've ever used him in the past, I've always found him to be kind of a bit of a clunky player, but not the case with this card whatsoever. I thought he was very good on the ball, and obviously with that, with him being at 5'9", I never knew he was that small. And no offense to anyone that is 5'9", but yeah, he is on the shorter side, which I don't mind to a certain extent. You could play him as a cam if you wanted to, I guess as well, but I wanted to play him as a striker because obviously that's what I remember him for when he was in the Premier League and stuff. But yeah, in terms of cons to the card, there aren't really any to him. There are a few parts of the card that I'm not a massive fan of. Obviously 74 stamina isn't great. His strength, it looks fantastic. 87 strength and 90 aggression. He's not that strong on the ball. He's not weak, but he's not. The centre-backs could often, sometimes he had his judgment to be able to get past centre-backs and stuff, but sometimes the centre-backs would be able to muscle him off the ball pretty easily, and it comes down to purely he's just not tall enough. He's 5'9". It doesn't matter the fact that he's got great strength stats. If he doesn't have the height, he's not going to be able to compete with players like Footies Kimpembe. He's just got no chance. Or Footies, Boateng, or icon defenders. He struggled against them for the most part. And I think you can only expect so much on this SBC. These are cards that aren't really like they're not end game cards. They're obviously decent cards, but they're not like the best cards obviously in the world. They were released months ago. They're not really to be able, they can't really compete with prime icon players and stuff like that. But for the value with the SBC, it's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Also, his pace as well felt a little bit slower than 91 pace. Didn't feel that quick in my opinion. Felt relatively quick, but not as quick as 91 pace. But for the most part, I'd still give this card an 8 out of 10. Fantastic stats all around. It's just that his stamina, his strength, his pace did lack quite a bit. At times it made it a little bit frustrating to use. Having said that, he got a fantastic return for me, and at the same time, it's a great value for this SBC. I think overall David Villa is still probably the best one to go for in terms of rating, and he probably is the best card out of them, but I'd put probably Wayne Rooney as the second best player to go for, in my personal opinion. But anyway guys, that is going to finish up this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.